All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Naja Berry, and this is the show Hip Hop Over the Gate, Hip Hop Success and Rock Bottom. Today, we're going to talk about a few things, hip hop topics, your latest news, the best ever, currently up to date. So, we have a few segments we want to get into today. I'm going to lay out what we're talking about. So, today, we're going to be talking about bars behind bars, new records, new albums, making and breaking history, beef and buns, what's trending, clout chasing, ghostwriting exposed, underground coming up, rappers, and coming up tours. So, let's jump right into it. First up, we're going to talk about bars behind bars. The title is Bars Behind Bars because, as you know, rappers, lyricists, they need to have bars, rhyme, rhythm, make sense in what you're saying. And behind bars are, arrests, prison, jails, criminal activity, misconduct. So we're going to be talking about those rappers who are currently behind bars, currently got arrested, or the latest allegations against rappers, hip-hop artists, and just, upcoming trials and what they're facing. First one up, we're going to talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine. As you know, today is April 10th, and Tekashi 6ix9ine is going to court today to see whether or not he's going to go to prison for 3 years. Now, the judge ordered him to get his GED, so this would not happen. The last time he met with the judge, he told him, look, you have these charges against you, with a minor, allegations. You need to get that situated. And you just at a young age, dropped out of high school, you didn't finish high school. So you was this bad growing up. So I'm gonna give you an opportunity. Go get your GED before April 10th. And on April 10th, when I see you, if you didn't do your GED, you are going to prison for 3 years. Now, Tekashi said he did his GED. He took the test multiple times, but keep failing in the science section. So today will be the day. It will determine whether or not he's going to still run these streets and run New York like a king he says he is, or this king is going to be put in prison. The next runner up, Tay K. Now, Tay K has been locked up for a minute. You know who Tay K is. I'm on the run, Tay K. The Tay K who ran in somebody's house. 2 girls said, hey, help me rob this guy. Ended up killing one of them. He wasn't the gunman, though, supposedly. The person that he was with was the gunman. Another case of Tay K's, he beat up an older man to a pulp. He survived. But the old man is still traumatized from that day. Another case from Tay K. Him and his, homies was riding around after they performed, They trying to talk to these 2 girls. The girls didn't want to talk to them. They was just like, not trying to give them a time of day. So the person that was driving, Tay K in the passenger seat, didn't like it. So whoever was driving had a gun and shot the girl's car, killing one of them. Now, that's the history behind Tay K. So all these charges are gonna, keep building up. Now, the 2 girls that helped him rob a house, They was told by the judge and by their lawyers, if you snitch, you will only have to do 20 years. Now imagine they didn't snitch. That's crazy. 20 years just for snitching? Like, that's the minimum. Like, oh my gosh. But, hey, if they got 20 years, imagine what Tay-K gonna get. And Tay-K, he already wrote a letter to Double XL magazine saying how he want to be on the freshman cover, and I'm not sure how that's going to happen if you're behind bars. But anyway, another person that's still in jail, well, still in prison, is Meek Mill. The famous Meek Mill, everyone's rooting for him. His governor rooting for him. Philadelphia rooting for him. The Eagles rooting for him, saying he is wrongfully put in prison. You know, he was on probation. He violated probation for doing wheelies in the street. On video, he wasn't caught the day that he was doing, you know, wheelies in the street. He was caught the day after. And the cops arrested him, you know. The judge not really feeling him. The judge already don't like him because of the stuff he said, what his lawyer said about her. She's not trying to get off the case. She's going to stick to the case. Meek's supposed to been home, you know. No new news yet about Meek Mill. But, you know, hang in there, Meek. Another person that's in jail is Kodak Black. You know, his house got raided while he was on Instagram Live. You know, they found guns. They found drugs. They do so many charges on him for gun possession, marijuana possession, child neglect, because he does have a child, violating probation. But he told the judge, you know, hey, dust them guns off, those not mine. So they knocked that case off of him. The weed case, the weed charge, I think that's knocked off. But he's still, like, you know, incarcerated because of the other cases against him, and plus he broke his probation. Another person who violated his probation was NBA Youngboy. Now, NBA Youngboy, he was on a 10-year suspension, so he's supposed to go to jail for prison for 10 years. 10 years. But the judge was like, you know what? I'm gonna let you out. Don't do anything stupid, or you're gonna be spending those 10 years back in prison. So he was arrested a couple of, I guess, weeks ago, about a month ago, for beating his girlfriend on camera. It was called surveillance. Now, they arrested him, you know, for domestic violence, but his girlfriend was trying to, like, you know, have it back. Like, oh no, we were just playing. I'm like, baby girl, we seen that video. That was not playing. He looked like he was at USC, like the UFC fight. But he was dragging her hair around the room, everything. But, you know, but he gotta face that case. He's out now, but he still have that charge against him for breaking his probation. Another person who's in jail is an OG, a legend, you know, DMX. DMX, you know, he had his drug habits, and, you know, he have all these kids, you know, but he's not even in prison because of that. He's in prison for IRS. You know, he didn't pay his taxes, he didn't pay his dues. Now he got all this stuff, and it's like piling up. So the IRS got him. So now he gotta face his time. And a more recent hilarious arrest is Juelz Santana, who's from New York. And he went to the airport with a handgun, with guns in his bag. And when he realized there was guns in his bag, it was already too late because the people at the airport already detected the gun. So he fled the scene, ran out the airport, ran off the premises. And it was just like, we don't need for him to come back. Like, you can't just show up to the airport with guns and leave and expect not to get, like, you know, asked no questions. So, you know, he turned himself in. You know, he paid his dues for possession of a firearm. Wasn't nothing serious. But yeah, that's your segment. That's your episode of Bars Behind Bars. Rappers behind prison cells, jail cells, allegations, having a criminal record, We got Tekashi 6ix9ine, who's from New York. We got Tay-K, who's from Texas. We got Meek Mills, who's from Philadelphia. We got Kodak Black, who's from Florida. We got NBA Youngboy, who's from Louisiana. We got DMX, who's from New York. And we got Joel Santana, who's also from New York. This is hip-hop over the gate. Hip-hop success and rock bottom. Be back in our next episode. Thank you.